or the personal reconnection as is often referred to, is a process which is done within 2 sessions that are held within 48 hours and basically reconnects you with the fullness of the universe, your center, your higher self, your full potential. Now, the reconnection can only be done in person. That means in case you would like to book your reconnection with me, you would have to fly to Switzerland. Now, I don't know if you can. I'm just sharing this information with you right away. The reconnection basically reconnects a system which is called the axiotonal system with all of the other energy systems, or the systems that we know, the energy systems of Earth, of the entire universe, of the galaxies, of the star systems, and so on. The axiotonal system is similar to the meridian system, however, it is open-ended, meaning that it goes beyond the limitations or the borders of the physical body and extends into the universe. Once this system is reconnected, you have access to a new level of healing, to a new level of evolution and personal development, meaning that your entire system, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit is upgraded and operating and functioning at a much higher level. Now, in real life, there are many ways how the reconnection can demonstrate itself, or meaning that the results of the reconnection. Basically, what happens is that your consciousness seems to be expanded. Now, I know this is a very fluffy term and we don't really know what we're talking about when we talk about an expanded consciousness, but the way I understand it is that you're just so much more aware of things you're doing, saying, or not doing, that you can actually correct, or sometimes are corrected. The reconnection is about your life path. It's about your personal evolution. That means you are often brought back onto your life path in case you have forgotten about it. I believe we all know what we really came here to do with in the first place, but that, you know, due to our programming, due to the things that are going on in our daily lives, we often forget what it really was, or we find excuses, you know, why we cannot do these things, you know. So anyway, it helps you to get back on your life path or to discover your life path. And it accelerates your life, your personal evolution in ways that every single time I am invited to do a reconnection amazes me. The people get back into their bodies, they're more present, you know, the charisma or the energy they give off changes. It's amazing. You know, you can actually read it and see it in their eyes. I often see it right after the first session. The people look so different after their first session. I had a woman who came in because she has lost her husband a year before her reconnection because he died of a serious illness, and ever since his death she just wasn't living a life of vitality and happiness. In fact, she just totally withdrew and was just totally depressed, and, you know, didn't engage in any social activities. And so she finally decided to get a reconnection, and she told me that, you know, prior to her husband's death, she was a very enthusiastic and a very passionate dancer. But ever since, she just didn't have the motivation nor the drive to you know, start dancing. And even though she felt deep inside of her that there is this urge, this desire to start dancing again. And after the reconnection, she said, you know, you won't believe it, but now I really feel the desire, the motivation, the inspiration to start dancing again. Now think about this. Did this woman gain back some quality, some life enhancement? Well, I think so, and so does she. The reconnection is really a process that helps you get centered and act and live from that place of connectedness. No, not all problems will magically disappear, you know, how some people are trying to achieve through meditation and all other things, which are nice, but problems, or as I like to call them, challenges, seem to be part of our lives. Now, what happens, or seems to happen, and certainly happened in my own life through the reconnection, was that you stay centered even though you may encounter a difficult situation. Even though you may have to deal with a nasty and mean and very rude person, you just act from a place of love. And if you lose balance once in a while, or you have a day where you just feel, oh my God, what happens, and everything is negative, and I don't know what I'm doing, and if I should go on and stuff like that, you will find back. You will literally be brought back. And oftentimes, and this is actually what also some of my clients have reported, is that whenever they're down, whenever they feel tired, whenever they feel demotivated, or whenever they are afraid, they suddenly feel this rush of energy, and they're being brought back to their to their path, and suddenly realize, oh yes, there is a meaning behind what I'm doing. Oh, there is a reason why I have chosen this path, and they get this drive, this motivation to continue with what they're doing, or to adjust their focus, their perspective. So the reconnection is very, very profound, and it's, for me, a process that touches me just really, really dearly.